just hot for no reason.
It's like eating. It's like eating battery acid.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? For First We Feast, I'm Sean Evans, and you're watching Hot Ones. It's the show with hot questions and even hotter wings. And today we're joined by Florence Pugh.
Hello.
She's an Academy Award-nominated actor with a long and growing list of acclaimed performances from Lady MacBeth, The Black Widow, Little Women, and Midsommar, and many more. You can also catch her starring alongside Morgan Freeman in her latest film, A Good Person, which is set to release in theaters worldwide March 24th. Florence Pugh, welcome to the show. I know that face.
I'm glad that it's cold in here, though.
We keep the air condition on full tilt here at Hot Ones. I see as a fan of your Cooking with Flow series that you're always working with spice in the kitchen. What's going through your head as you prepare to take on the Hot Ones gauntlet?
I'm not terrified about the middle ones. I'm terrified about the other ones just from seeing your other guests like burp, probably fart, and need to walk around the room. But I like using a bit of spice. I like intense flavors. So I think I'm gonna be marginally okay, but I've got all of my stuff in case.
We'll just see how it goes.
Yeah, okay. I already did the thing that I said I wasn't gonna do. Okay, so I have a plan. The plan was, I've seen lots of these interviews and everybody makes the one mistake, which is they pick it up with both hands and then later on they go like that or that and then they die. But I'm gonna lick this one.
Okay.
So that this one's clean.
There you go.
Just gonna do that. Hang on, ready?
Ready.
Okay. That's nice. I like that. Any day, every day. Yummo.
Put that on the bottle.
Put that, any day, everywhere.
Yummo.
Yummo.
So in A Good Person, you play the role of Allison, a character whose life comes completely undone in the wake of a tragic car crash. And despite the weight of the material, there actually are some funny scenes in the film, like when your character is inspired to cut off her hair after watching a beauty influencer on YouTube.
Yeah.
What do you see as the value of humor or levity in a story as dark as this one?
I think that's just how we deal with things. I think as people, as humans, we go through some of the darkest and the saddest parts of our life. Constantly next to friends and family, bringing humor, bringing laughter. Weirdly enough, even though those times are totally terrifying and completely heartbreaking, people band together and they make it possible to get through it. And it's through having friends that make you laugh. It's through having siblings that, wrestle you or tickle you. It's the same thing. You need lightness in times of darkness. And I think that's something that Zach is really good at doing. Ooh, who's that? All right, let's go.
Sizing it up.
That's lovely. I'd have that on many things. I'd even put that in a dressing. That's
I like
really
that
nice
idea.
dressing.
I like that idea.
Or even on a pizza, like with some goat cheese.
I can see.
And some olives, or maybe some red onions.
It's already turning. I love it.
I want that one. That's gonna be in my kitchen, definitely. Oh, show.
So I'm fascinated by the art of eating on camera. What were Sebastian Lelio's notes for your recurring scenes in The Wonder where you're just pounding plate after plate of pretty grim-looking Irish food?
Well, that was the point. It was supposed to look gnarly and it was supposed to look like there was no nutritional value in it whatsoever. And so it was actually kind of really tasty food. It was this vegan food prep company that would put black dye and green dye and gray dye into all the foods. And it was so tasty. I'd be eating like these bowls of gray food. And at the end of the day, there'd be so much of it that I would take it home and put it in the fridge. And so when people would come around the house, be like, why do you have gray food in Tupperware? So I'm like, no, just try it. It's really delicious. I don't know, his direction was just like, this is your thinking time. This is like you, mission, food. It's horrible, you need it. And I love those scenes. I think eating on camera is so cool, especially when you actually get to eat and swallow. And because most of the time when you're shooting things, they're all like, don't eat it, don't touch it. You know, this is gonna be a long day. Make sure you just nibble. And it's one of my biggest pet peeves when you watch a scene and someone's just like moving the food around the plate and doesn't actually eat it.
Well, on that topic, is there any movie magic that goes into like a scene in Hawkeye, 10 minutes long, and your character is just smothering mac and cheese and hot sauce?
No, that was
that
pretty
just a
much,
spicy shoot day?
That was pretty much my idea to essentially have a dream day at work and eat mac and cheese all day long. And then they had sriracha on the table as a prop, and I was like, is this real? And the props guys was like, yeah, it's real. I was like, great. And so every single take, I'm just shoveling in mouthfuls of sriracha. I had a fantastic day. It was great. They came and they asked my lunch order. I said, are you kidding? I've been eating bowls and like pots of mac and cheese all morning.
Well, I'm sure that served you well for today's interview. Are you ready to move on here to sauce number 3?
Let's do it.
So this is the Donis Cadejo here in the 3 spot.
Okay, that's a very intimidating label.
Mm-hmm.
Is that a rabbit bunny? Okay, you've already done it. Oh, shit.
Dancing on it, that seems like a good sign.
There it is.
Yep. This is the first kind of like step that we take.
Yeah, it's acidy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm feeling notes of, it's not as salty as the others. It's definitely coming at you with the spice at the back of the throat.
Back of the throat, back of the neck.
It's sticking to the tongue quite a bit.
Yeah. Well, that'll be the cumulative effect here as we go, you know?
I think that would be good with some meat, maybe. Or maybe even a bit of fish.
This.
What about some prawns?
Oh, well, I can't wait to...
Oh, with a wedge of lime on the side, and you just squeeze that with some prawns. I'd love that.
So you've described yourself as a chatty Cathy on set who can go from, filming an intense scene one moment to then talking it up with the cast and crew to see everything about how a movie gets made.
Yeah.
Do you have a standout, I never knew that's how it works moment from your film career so far?
Always. It's like you're bamboozled by this world. It's like strange things, so many people behind a camera. There's a boom like right here. And I think like you're just so amazed by all of these new terms and these new words and like, oh, I'm gonna go 10-1. You're like, what's 10-1? It's a we. Why don't you just say you're going for a we? That doesn't make any sense. But there are all these new terms. And then I think on every single job, I'm relaxing a bit more and understanding it a bit more. And so I now have like all this time to go up to these incredible crew members and be like, how does that work? Or when you take apart the camera like this, what is it you're looking for? I think it's so important and crucial to be excited about the thing that we're making. And especially if you're shooting in digital and then shooting another film in film, like I've had the privilege of shooting on film twice. That's a whole different world. For example, if the camera breaks for a second, or if the shutter doesn't come down or the film doesn't go through, like a camera surgeon will walk on set with a little surgical bag, almost like the doctor. Like someone just said, hey, can the doctor come up, please? Florence sprained her ankle. The camera surgeon will come up and like open his bag and be like, and it's just insane. They take it apart and they're fixing this camera in front. It's just, I find that stuff so fascinating. So yeah, it's completely different. And then someone comes in with all the film and it's this whole big thing to shimmy this piece of film into this camera. And then it's someone's job to run away with the old one. And if he breaks it, he's fucked because that's a whole film gone because of him. It's nuts. It's amazing. See, I like this packaging. This is like I'm on a holiday.
Yeah.
I'm by the pool. Oh, it's Hot Ones.
Yeah.
There you go. I didn't even mean to pick it up. I guess I work here now.
You're hired.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, sorry. Just outside of this. Okay, you're gone.
So I imagine that working on Shakespeare with classically trained actors has a different tenor than your average film set. Do you recall what struck you the most when running rehearsals for the 2016 adaptation of King Lear that you did alongside Anthony Hopkins and Emma Thompson?
So I was very, very nervous when I was shooting that, partly because I hadn't, apparently I had my first bit of upper lip sweat. That's a thing. Cool, okay, it's working. I had never done theatre before. I definitely felt like, I need to put my big girl pants on. And so when we went to rehearsals, I was just sat in this room with all these great theatre legends and Shakespeare legends, and Anthony Hopkins was so excited and hyper that it was all coming together. And I think he'd been wanting to do this for a really long time, so he knew the play off by heart. Just seeing someone like that at that age with that talent, just to be just as kind of excited and nervous as me was really cool. And then also with that, you've just got to know your shit. If you're being given this opportunity and you've got the limelight and you've got the microphone, then know what to do with it, because this is your shot. I like that packaging. That doesn't look so scary. You just did a bad thing.
But I do.
You just rubbed your hands together.
You know what? I can't shake that.
Yeah, but now you're gonna touch your face.
No, not at this point. I
Okay.
know. But thank you for looking out
That's
for me.
okay.
You know?
I just saw those red thumbs. I was like, uh-oh. No!
Yeah, I know. I react the same way.
I think from this point on, I'm gonna keep one hand up.
And I will too.
Just so that.
I will too.
Just so that it
We
doesn't.
have this one free.
Oh no, it's this one that. Wait. Okay, this one because this is the one for that. And
That
then if I
even
need to wipe
eating?
my face, then I'll go like that.
That's a clean hand.
Okay.
All right, I can see it.
All hands up.
All right, Florence, well, we have a recurring segment on our show called Explain That Gram, where we do a deep dive on our guest's Instagram, pull interesting pictures that need more context.
Go.
So we'll pull the picture up over here on the monitor. You just tell us the bigger story.
Okay.
Can you break down the mechanics for stepping into the flower dress? And then follow up, what's the most memorable, eerie painting that you saw on the walls of Midsommar set?
That dress was so heavy.
Looks like it.
It was so heavy, and these amazing costume makers and designers spent months, weeks making that. And all of those flowers were individually made, they were handmade, and they all have wire in them. So every single one of those flowers then obviously adds to the weight of the dress. It would take like 15 minutes or 20 minutes to get in and out of it. So I tried to stay still. And so it meant that on the hot days, I'd get fucking hot, and that's why I have the fan. But yeah, what was the next bit of your question?
Eerie painting. Like,
Eerie
if you just
painting,
close your...
yes. There was one in there, well, there were many in there, but there was one above the bed that I think I was sleeping in or Pele was sleeping in. And it was this like splayed body with this like, she was naked, this splayed body with this like very intricately painted pubic hair. And she was like this. And the guy was dancing over, and he had the tiny little chode willy, like this, tiny. And on the tip, it had like delicately drawn juices coming out of it. And it was just like, how is this on a bed above our head? And unless you look at it, that's what you're seeing. And when you go in, you're like, wow, these are so pretty. And then you just focus.
Get up close, right?
You're like, that's horrific. What is going on there? But they were all handmade, and props to the design. It was absolutely amazing. But yeah, there were some fucked up paintings.
The devil's in the details in that one.
Devils in the details. Why have they put mushrooms in it?
There's only one way
Are
to
they
find
mad
out.
mushrooms? They're
There's
like,
only one way.
whoa!
Hopefully, fingers crossed.
Are they spicy mushrooms?
There's spicy portobellos in this one.
Oh, because they're not actually spicy mushrooms.
They make them spicy.
Right.
Flowing.
I'm just figuring out where it's going. Whoa.
Yeah, different level here.
That took a while.
Yeah, some of them have that kind of time release
Weird.
thing where it drops.
That's
then
yummy.
You like
I
it
like
though.
that.
You like it though. There we go.
I like that. What about if that's on some like beans or something?
Yeah. I'm taking notes over here.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, it definitely made my lips sweat, but that's nice. You writing it down?
Yeah.
Or what about that on potatoes? On a jacket potato?
Yeah, gotta get that.
Jacket potato with some cheddar
Ooh,
and some sour cream.
it's a recipe.
I
We
like
already
that
have
one.
it
I can
down.
put that one down now.
There we go. What are the nuts and bolts of shooting a scene like the one that you have in Good Person where you're serenading a whole room on the piano? Like, is there an added pressure to nail a scene like that in limited takes when you're doing a musical performance?
Yeah, especially when there's loads of people in the room, because naturally you put yourself in like a, oh my God, kind of headspace. But you also what was really beautiful about that scene was obviously we had lots of essays that day and we had lots of day players, but we also invited as many of our friends as possible. So it did actually feel like a party environment. It was actually a really, really wonderful thing to shoot. And they're in love, so yeah. Oh.
I know.
Oh, what's happening? You're gonna pass me on to...
I'm putting a hand up.
Oh, is this one bad?
Well...
You went silent and did like some sort of
Like a moment of zen
preparing
before.
me.
It's that time in the hot sauce lineup where it just gets like that. Flowing.
So this is what it means when it's really bad.
Yeah.
You're just gonna do this.
We are just gonna vibe our way through it.
Okay.
And what a sauce to do it on. It's called Dreams of Calypso.
Wow. I wish. Oh, I'm not gonna look like that, am I, afterwards? Guys, there's this beautiful mermaid with purple hair and a wonderful bikini and a tail. I'm not gonna look like that. I'm gonna be swimming in my own sweat, I'm sure.
Hand up.
Okay, where are we going? Ready?
I'm ready.
Wait, I'm gonna go the nice side.
Okay.
Okay. Sorry, that's a bit of asthma for you.
Whoa. Yeah.
It's growing. I like it though.
Kind of an experience.
I'm so surprised by how long it. Come takes.
Yeah. I'm trying to do a Midsommar.
Oh. Yeah. Okay, going for the third upper lip wipe.
Yep. Do you have a favorite historic pub in Oxford? I heard it's not uncommon,
Turf
to
Tavern.
go out. There we go.
Oh my God, it's amazing. And if you're ever there, come. Turf Tavern is old, it's legendary. All the doors are like yay high because people were really short back then. And it's like something in Harry Potter. I mean, it's obviously Oxford is where a lot of Harry Potter was
C.S.
based.
Lewis and J.R.R.
Exactly.
Tolkien, yeah.
All of the amazing writers all wrote there, and they have all of the list of people that worked there and not worked in the pub, but went and wrote there. It is like something from Harry Potter, like you're going down this alleyway and then suddenly you'll turn the corner and everybody's partying with witch capes and brooms and stuff. It's this tiny little, like, tuft of a building that has these short, low bars and amazing beers and ciders, and it's such an experience. I love it.
Well, I'm sold.
Yeah, are you coming?
Sold. I'm coming.
You gonna bring all your sauces?
I don't. If I can get through customs.
Yeah, with all your sauces?
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll see how it goes.
All right.
And this next one actually might be a problem for that. This is Da Bomb Beyond Insanity.
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to take that out of airport.
Yeah. Are you ready?
Are you gonna do I can't speak.
Yeah.
Are you gonna do a dance? Or is it not that kind of one? Oh no!
Yeah. Maybe.
You just did a...
I did. I'm churning. I'm churning the
you're
butter.
hula hooping.
I'm churning the butter on this.
Hockey dokey, ready? How much do we do? Oh, you're already in, bye.
Game over, that's plenty. That right there is plenty.
Should I not have done it? Was that too much?
It's too late now.
So I spell it out. So, yeah. It's gonna happen. I think I went like that.
Yeah. Now you can't do the left hand. It's compromised.
No!
I know. It's just hot for no reason.
Like eating... It's like eating battery acid.
Yeah, actually, literally. I know. So, through your Cooking with Flow series, it shows off your cooking bona fides, which really shouldn't come as a surprise. I know that you've worked in and around hospitality your whole life. I know. Without thinking about it too hard, what are 4 cheeses that in an uncompromised way have to be on the cheese board of your dreams? There it goes. Wow. That was dramatic.
Thanks. I looked down at the camera so they got it.
Yeah, found the light and everything. So nothing fun about that. Yeah.
I can't remember. I can't speak. Yeah, I think it would have to be like a goat cheese.
Yeah.
And maybe, I don't know, a Gouda. Or maybe like a cheddar that is really crunchy.
Yeah.
and not too sharp. I just can't believe that when I breathe, it makes it hotter. That's so unfair.
Right.
Like, I breathe, it should make it better.
And I don't like how they grow. You know what I mean? Like, I don't like how you think you're at a place and then it just kind of keeps getting hotter.
It's like a deceitful, manipulative person. It's like, oh, I'm nice. Actually, no, he was never nice.
No, immediately. You should have known.
He was like...
Lots of red flags.
He was like nasty to taste with at the beginning. He didn't take me on a date. He wasn't polite. He didn't open the car door, nor did he give me his umbrella. And then just like keeps on being mean.
Yeah, right. Doesn't stop.
And why am I still with him? I've learned, and that is probably the best thing that I can tell anyone who's going to do this show. Don't breathe, don't lick your lips. Only use one hand. Ready?
Yeah. See, not like the bomb, right? Right?
Yeah, it's not pleasant. I'm sweating from my eyebrows. My eyebrows are sweating. Oh my God, I'm actually sweating from my eyebrows. That's sweat from my eyebrow. That's the bomb. Oh my God, that's my eyebrow.
Wow, it's like perfectly imprinted. Yeah, it's like a
So
it's like a handprint, you know? It's like very unique to your brow.
And then that's my mustache. And this is my chin. Okay.
Do you remember why you decided to play Mother Mary with a thick North English accent, your first ever school play?
Because my grandparents are from Grimsby. And my grandparents had kind of like this sometimes soft, sometimes not Yorkshire accent. And I would always take the piss out of my granddad. And I'd always be doing this accent. And he would like sometimes boss my granny around, and so I'd be like, oh, Pat, get me a cup of tea. I'd be like taking the piss out of him. And so when I got Mary, aged 6, I was like, well, gotta make her interesting. You know, gotta set me apart from all the other Marys. What if they come around and, oh, that's not. Hop in the top, it's fresh, people. Okay. That's a reasonable amount.
Yeah, but you can never.
Hang on, let me show you.
Yeah, be careful though, because that's so good.
That?
Yeah, if maybe.
Oh, it's shit hot, isn't it?
It is hot.
I just heard someone go, oh. Oh.
That's good.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm gonna put that. Okay.
All right, Florence.
See you on the other side.
See you on the other side.
Bye.
And while you slow marinate in that, all right, Florence, I just want to remind you that the wings of death, they're behind us. They're an afterthought. And I think to close things out, we should meet you halfway. The simple, foundational pleasure that you have in life with brewing a perfect cup of tea. So here it is, a full mise en place.
Oh my goodness, thank God. More hot things.
So if you could just take us through step by step.
Tea time?
Tea time. It's tea time.
It's time for tea, everybody. Okay, so what we're gonna do is, what kind of tea bags are these?
We got your Yorkshire Gold.
Yorkshire Gold?
We know that that's your bag.
This is my granddad Stan's favorite. This is my dad's favorite. This is my brother's favorite.
And didn't you get your own?
I should get, oh, I did. I got my own. They made
That's such a flex.
See, I did slightly too much water because you need to leave room for milk. So we're gonna pour like this. Lovely tea set. And then I'm gonna put that on the side for you and that on the side for me.
Sauce hand. I'll take that one.
Yeah,
I'll
you're
take
gonna
that
have
one.
this.
Sure,
oh no, I
sure.
have a freshie. Oh no, I don't. Okay, you have this one. And then we're gonna pour it. I like having the tea bag still in. Some people don't like having the tea bag still in. And if online people are gonna be like, she's crazy, or like, oh my God, that's the only way you should do it. But genuinely, it is so divisive. It's best not to talk about it when you make friends with someone because it actually could be like the defining thing. second wave. And then we're gonna pour it in. I'm gonna keep it in, as I just told you, because I like it. The reason why I like it is because, you get to kind of make it into a bit of a thicker brew. And I like that. Like that. And then we serve tea.
Thank you, Florence.
Okay, it's okay. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
This is gonna be far more enjoyable than the hot sauces. Well, at least at the bottom. But it might be really bloody hot though. This is probably the problem. Oh, get your digestive.
Yep.
Dunk half of it in. Hold it there. Bring it out. How nice is...
It's kind of, it starts out nice.
It's kind of hard with the burnt tongue. I will have a sip though. Do you think that's dangerous?
Only one way to find out.
Okay,
We're in
let's
uncharted
go.
territory.
Thumbs up. Thumbs up. Bottoms up. Ow, ow, ow.
Yeah, you know.
Ow, 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 ow. That was the worst idea. Why did we do that? Why did you bring that out? That is so hot.
But
It
is
it was enjoyable.
a delicious cup of tea. And look at you, Florence
thank you.
Pugh, taking on the wings of death.
Yeah.
Living to tell the
Thank
tale.
you so much.
Have a screening red carpet event later.
I'm gonna be sweating everything. My makeup's not gonna stay on my face.
But in the meantime, there's nothing left to do but roll out this red carpet for you.
Okay.
This camera, this camera, this camera.
Yes.
Let the people know what you have going on in your life.
I have going on a burnt tongue, a great session with all these hot sauces. I would so love it if you went to go and watch A Good Person. It's funny, it's sad. I hope it affects you, and please, please let us know what you think, because it means and matters a lot to us. So enjoy, and don't fucking eat this. Thank you. Thank you. Can I have beer now, please?
Yeah, you can have a beer.
Oh, thank
You've
God.
earned it. You've earned it.
That's happening in my stomach. Like I can feel it.
Yeah, becoming one, kind of.
Yes. Wow. I'm like sweating.
But you did so good. You did
Thanks.
so good.
Not mine. Your hands are really spicy. Cheers. Dude.
Cheers.
Whoa!
Hot Ones fans, breaking news, the 3-in-1 Boneless Bites Challenge is back. For a limited time, you can put your taste buds to the test against some of our most iconic flavors. The classic, Los Calientes, and the peak of heat, Apollo. But don't fret, Hot Ones fans, even when the 3-in-1 challenge leaves the freezer aisle, you can still pick up your favorite flavor of Hot Ones Boneless Bites. Visit HotOnesChallenge.com for more information on products and to find a store near you, because it's time to bring the heat home.